How about now? Can you hear me now? Apparently my broadcast settings, it had it set to my mic was muted, and I don't know why. And it set everything down to 4. Hopefully it doesn't... Hopefully you can hear me fairly well. Actually, I don't know if you saw yet. Last time I was doing this, I ended up getting 2 Undertakers, a Serpents, and an Ironclad and a better Rose. Again, obviously the goal is better Tsunami. Nemesis Invader would be the dream, but I'm not getting my hopes up for that. I don't... Yeah, I did a decent chunk of farming. There's the Bessie that I got that... I think I laughed like or cackled like a maniac when I got that. I didn't get that chest over there. I'll get that in a second. Yeah, I'm not bothering hitting red chest, I'm only hitting these, but like... Oh yeah, the Ajax Ogre I got on my way to the armory. Really bad one, because 6.9 fire rate, but I mean... Nothing and nothing. Yeah. I'm trying to check purple class mods, because I feel like I could get some upgrades. I did drop this here because I have a better one. I have the clip, but because I don't have Discord Nitro on this account, it's not letting me send it in the Discord. Yeah, I legitimately just kind of hesitated when it dropped because I was like, there ain't no way. Hello, Hammer and Skullmasher. I really need either of you, unfortunately, but it's nice for you to show up. I meant to grab the chest. I'm gonna have to slide this back the frick over. Heck, and... Yeah, I've been censoring myself a lot more solely because I'm used to having to do that a lot at my work. So instead of cursing, I might just say like, ah, gosh, heckin'. Wow. Look at this amazing chest. Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten any other hybrids. Oh, the Rhino Roaster. I think I've only ever gotten the Ajax Ogre. It really sucks that in the remaster, the Dove Hornet just doesn't exist, so we can't even bother trying to go for that one. I might do hybrid hunting streams as well, honestly. Also, I think I know the scope for the Nemesis Invader, so if I have an Invader, or yeah, if I have a Nemesis pop up, I should know what I'm looking for. Every time I get a blue out of a chest, I have to do a double take just to be safe. Like, yeah, blue and pearlescent, very different colors, but like... My brain always hesitates for a second. It's like, was that blue or was that... I don't know if I have any pearls in the, like, Underdome bank. Yeah, like, if I get a Nemesis, I'm 100% picking it up and firing it just to be 100% safe, but like, I think I know what the scope looks like. Do I have a blast hammer on me? I have a crux. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll pick that up. That seems like a solid hammer. I feel like I have multiple items in my inventory that I have in my bank. It's just I don't know what I have in my bank, and I'm not going to go check that for a bit. Because, like, what's the point of leaving if I can just keep reloading this? Also, really love that this doesn't kill you. Okay, we might be here for a hot minute till I get anything interesting. 10 out of 10 elevator physics, right? Yeah, I think the one day I was... Oh, hey look, Pearl Carnage. Pearl Carnage, let's go. I'm, like, legitimately still kind of jealous that you got 2 tsunamis from one chest, because, like, I'm not getting that lucky. I feel like to match your and Ghost's luck, I'd have to get a Nemesis Invader. And, like, that's just not happening.
Always nice to get resupply.
I don't know what the luckiest thing I've had. I think just the amount of random world drops in Borderlands 2 is probably just like the... Because I've had Maggie from a random snowman during the Tinder Snowflake fight, which is absolutely hilarious. I've had a Slagger from a creeper. I just had the Sledge's shotgun from freaking Gettle. I didn't need grenades. The Sawbar from a Skag pile. The Black Hole from the Barf Skag. I've probably had more than that, just like that's all I can even remember. The, not the world drop, but the 2 times where I called something happening and it did, when I called getting a tubby and getting... I think I just said one of the pearls I want, which is the Carnage, and I had the exact thing happen. And then calling the Vermi spawn was also just insane. Which, don't bring it up, please. Do not bring up the thing with Vermi. I think I could have jumped up there from that, man. This jump specifically, I suck at. There we are. I might try to change it so... Are you seeing the... I don't know if you are. In the bottom right of my corner, I am seeing your comments pop up. I don't think you're seeing it in the stream. I was about to say I might change it, because that is annoying if that's showing up on stream, but I don't think it is, so I might just leave it then. I also feel like your comment, the knowing your luck, I'll get a Bessie. I feel like it's knowing your luck, I'm gonna get an Undertaker, because again, I have at least 2. I think I have another one in my bank at the Underdome, so I think I have 3 total. And like, it really sucks that the Undertaker is just kind of useless in the remaster, because, like, I have one on me, right? Yeah, the Hive Mind. The Hive Mind just exists, has like double the fire rate, like 1.5 times damage. You have a burst fire on it. Like, there's literally no use, no reason in having an Undertaker. Like, woohoo, one of the rarest items in the game is just worthless. Striker. Also, the one downside to doing this farming method is the fact that I have to keep downing myself, so I'm losing a lot of money. Like, there's been a couple times I dip below the money cap, so I'd just start taking any of the legendaries that spawned and selling them. Hello, friendly fire. Carnage friendly fire. That is... nope. Also, I think I was looking at a Reddit thread about hybrids in Borderlands 1, and I think any of the hybrids that have like an elemental part, so like the Ajax Ogre, the Friendly Fire Boomstick, there we go. Any of those,
Alright, we got guns over here.
any of the hybrids that have an elemental part that makes the hybrid, makes it a legendary, but any of the hybrids that have like a barrel or scope or whatever makes it not a legendary. So like the elemental parts make it a legendary and give it the title of said legendary. But then like Kairos Power Cyclops stays a Kairos Power just with a zoom of a Cyclops. Bone Shredder Savior stays a Bone Shredder, just ammo regen on the card. The Tiki's Wave Bulldog stays a Tiki's Wave, you just have a 20 mag. But then yeah, like Ajax Ogre has the Ajax title instead of and the rarity. I think the Friendly Fire Boomstick has legendary rarity. Hey look, speaking of Bulldog. Oh yeah, I remember that clip, because wasn't that in the dust, like right in the area the Black Queen spawns? And I think we're both like, oh, I think I was hyping up like, oh, you've got a chance, you've got a chance! I need to order my new freaking laptop cord, because I have so many ideas for BL2R, and I need to get a new update for that out, because dear god, it's been what, over like 3.5 years now, I believe? Like 3.5, 4.5 years? Oh yeah.
Always nice to get resupply.
I think when I get a new laptop cord, I'm gonna work on BL2R and just not really show or talk about any of the things I'm doing. Like, I might show you and Ghost just to get like some opinions, but I'm not gonna send it into the BL2R Discord, because I've been doing that a lot, so like, yeah, I'm getting opinions on stuff, which is nice, but at the same time, not really leaving anything as a surprise in that, so, yeah. Hello, Gasher. There's gonna be... Have you seen anything with Zeta Hall that I was sending and talking to Ghost about? Because Zeta is letting me borrow some code for the one mod she made. I'm just gonna change up, not how it works, but like kind of how it works in a way. So one of the things Zeta has in her mod, she made, so only in Sanctuary in the Sky, she made an Earl weapon vendor where you can buy weapons for Iridium. I think the normal inventory is like all the purple and blue uniques, and then the item of the day is legendaries. So like you can spend up, I think it's like 100 Iridium to get just a legendary easily without having to go out and farm it. So like you can easily use that to farm for like a perfect parted Heartbreaker or whatever. She did change up what the parts do, so it's a lot harder to figure out what a perfect parted one is, but my original idea for that was to redo the Earl's Experiments idea I had. Wow, I'm sucking at this jump right now. Where like I make like custom weapons that have the effects of two weapons that were in the Borderlands series, like the Storm and Pimpernel one I had already made up. The I had more and I can't think of them off the top of my head now. I don't know if I want to do that because, like, if I do that, that'd be the item of the day, and I think I'd set it at like 300 iridium because those would be really strong weapons. However, like the Pimpernel Storm's literally just a storm but better. So like I feel like I'd want to have that locked to only start spawning in when pearls would spawn in. But again, that's basically just power creeping pearlescent weapons. So like,
Always room for more loot.
nah. Like I love the idea, but the execution just really kind of falls flat immediately. So the other idea I had, which I don't entirely know if I'm going to do this or not, I half want to basically delete E-Tech weapons from the game and have those spawn in that vendor.
We got guns over here.
So instead of like finding random E-Tech weapons out in like chests and everything, you'd only be able to buy them from that vendor. But change up how E-Tech works and make it very like similar to Iridium weapons in this game, where they consume energy charges instead of ammo. But instead of having non-unique E-Tech weapons, just have them all be like different forms of unique. So like
Armaments here.
have a E-Tech Vladoff AR be like the Mercurial Blaster, so Vladoff's a high rate of fire, like small bounce splash damage. But like again, that just feels kind of boring to me because like I want to do the the lightning storm, but that would basically just be making it fire like a plasma caster. So plasma caster shotgun, which I think was Jolts that said, God, what the heck was the mod? Like the mods before the SDK mods came out, where it would just like overhaul all the weapons in the game, but like they'd still use the firing mode of certain guns. So it's like, oh, this is basically just the Wanderlust, but not the Wanderlust. That's kind of where I'm at with some of the ideas I have, where it's like I like the idea originally, but then the more I think about it, it's like, oh, this is kind of just a base game weapon that's just slightly reworked in like a different manufacturer. Like the pearlescent torque pistol idea I had was the Jekyll, which would be just basically a ×5 Wanderlust.
Always nice to
With the red text you can run, but you can't hide like Jekyll and Hyde. Which again, I like the idea, but it's literally just a Torg ×5 Wanderlust. It doesn't feel that special. Like if I get rid of the Wanderlust, but again, it's just a reworked Wanderlust, like whoop-de-doo. That's why I keep like making weapons and then a bit later going, you know what, I don't like this anymore, I'm gonna either rework it or just get rid of it entirely because I feel like I could do better. Which is honestly the main reason BL2's update has taken this long. Also the fact I still don't know how to do BPDs and... Well, I don't know how to do BPDs with the current system since I'm not using Constructor anymore.
this'll help.
Hello, Crux. That is... Yeah, worse accuracy, that's what I thought.
Always room for more loot.
I figured it'd be a while till I got a pearl, and like, yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of these runs yet. Thank you for a white pistol game. Oh, that's a one-way to fire. Never mind. I don't know about you, but I feel like half the time when I get a white radio weapon, I was about to save and quit. Never mind. Don't do that. I feel like every time I get a white weapon out of an Atlas chest, it was meant to be a pearl, and the game's just trolling, going, yeah, you know what, never mind. Because, like, that white let-off pistol could have been a stalker. Like, there'd be times where it doesn't really work out, like getting a white Hyperion AR. Obviously, that could not have been a pearl, but, like, a lot of the whites I get would be like a white Jacob sniper, or a white dull shotgun. It's like, okay, the game's messing with me. Okay, see what I mean when I was saying that this isn't anything exciting like killing Crawl. It's literally just loot all the chests, down myself, respawn. Did I? Oh god. North Elite Pistol, no. Did I leave the area and come back in? Or did I just respawn and immediately start running in? I don't know if I left the area or not. Okay. You have to leave the area and come back, otherwise the chests don't reset. That's why I'm like, I don't want to waste my time getting into the armory just to... It's like, I think I left the area, but like, I've done it multiple times where I'd get all the way into the armory only to realize I didn't leave the area, so it's not respawning anything. You can make that jump if you get up there, but like, it is so difficult and just not worth it. Go. It is really nice playing as Roland to be able just to easily farm. I'll say farm the farmery, which again isn't incorrect, but like that just sounds weird. Well, I guess we're about to find out if I did actually reset it or not. If I did, I'll loot all the chests and then go AFK for a minute. If I didn't, then I'll just go AFK for a minute immediately. Okay, I did. Good to know.
Alright, we got guns over here.
I would also kind of like some elemental Avengers, and I believe Jackal can be elemental. I would kind of like those. Also, I know for a fact I have my Sunpith Tsunami in the Underdome Bank, so I do have at least one pearl in there. I don't know what else I have. I don't think I have an Ares in this game yet. Or on this save. Kind of a shame that some of the pearlescents in this game just don't honestly feel like that they're that great. Like the Ares is cool, don't get me wrong, but like I don't think I've ever actually I don't think I'd bother using one much. Like on Mordecai I feel like the Ares might be solid, but like you have better options. Especially since the Ares is shock locked, so you like can't get a masher or anything on that. Although, if you made Ares not shock locked, so you get a masher. Masher Ares would be insane because you'd be getting 7 healing trails. So like, probably a good thing they made it shock locked. Imagine if Ares was a Malon revolver though, so you can have it spawn in any element, not just shock. Oh yeah, another huge find would be getting any legendary Iridian. I have a Mega Cannon, so I'd rather not get another one. But like, was it the... God, I can't think of the names of the corrosive and fire ones. Like Stampeding Spattergun and then the... not Flare Gun. There's Flare Gun, Fireball, and then like Fire Bomb or something. I don't remember what the last one is. Although I think the Iridians are rarer than the Pearlescents, honestly. Either rarer or like roughly same. I don't even know if Loot Lemon has...
Alright, we got guns over here.
That is a Cobra and a Crux. I don't... Oh yeah, you did get a Twister, didn't you? How many triple O's did you kill for that? Didn't you end up getting like 3 or 4 triple O's before you got a Twister? Or was it the first... Or was it the first triple O? Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't think I ever saw you do 3 or 4. I think you just got 1. I'm really annoyed because I actually managed to get a triple O spawn like on console, I believe. And he didn't drop a Twister. And I'm pretty sure it's like a 1 in 3 chance, so like I just got...
This'll help.
No, it sounds about right. I think you did get 1 triple O spawn in, and he dropped Twister, and we both started just completely freaking out.
Always nice to get you some.
Okay, I don't know if it's gonna be AFK, but I'm be muted for a second.
Going after the vault? Better arm yourself with the best.
Alright, back. Clearly it's not going to be this run, it's going to be the next run, calling it now. Pearl next run. Oh god, my phone's not entirely muted, is it? No, I just heard myself talking for half a second. You're saying Undertaker wanted these chests of this run? I'm gonna say Nemesis won the chest next run.
Always room for more loot.
Wow, 2 whites. Thanks, game.
Armaments here.
I do kind of want to stream like Borderlands challenge runs. The challenge runs are just like modded runs, so like run in BL2 Exodus, run in BL2 Reborn. Obviously Zeta Hall when that comes out. Protector, neat. I feel like I've not been seeing a lot of the Teeterer legendaries, and that's not a complaint, but it's also kind of funny.
Guns over here.
Also, can Undertakers be elemental? I don't honestly know if Undertakers can be elemental or not.
This'll help.
No passive on that, second passive on that commando. Careful. You can always check Loot Lemon, because I have a parts section that you can look at to... I mean, I could also check Loot Lemon now that I say that, but you know, I am busy doing the looting.
Always nice to get resupply.
It's still slightly embarrassing that for the longest time I didn't realize it was Loot Lemon, I thought it was Lootelmon. Which I know a lot of other people did as well. I know in Jolt's server I think I'd made a comment about that multiple times and like... Excuse me, nerd. Jet, this was one of my in real life friends. Byler, this is Jet, one of my Discord friends. Can be elemental. Whoo! Yeah, don't mind me, Byler. I'm literally just doing this over and over and over again for pearlescence. Probably not going to end up being worth it, but you know. I wonder if he popped in, just called me a nerd, then left immediately. That'd be really funny. Oh no, he's okay. No, he didn't leave. Okay. That does seem like a very you thing to do, just pop in, say nerd, and just dip out immediately. But yeah, I think there's 12 pearlescence in this game, and I still have yet to actually be able to have all 12. Did I really just get stuck on this for a second? Wow.
Armaments here. All right, we got guns over here.
I know I had some on Xbox 360, but I don't remember what all I had on that. And honestly, I don't really count that anymore, because, like... Which is a shame we don't count stuff on 360 anymore, because I did legitimately get a 94 sham in Borderlands 2 on the 360. You're wrong about what? Also, if I remember correctly, I believe I got into Borderlands because my brother got one of the like Xbox 360 bundles that came with Borderlands 2, and we played that way too much to the point where the disc just stopped working. And so I think we ended up getting Borderlands 1 a bit after that, and I played the crap out of that. And then when I switched over to Borderlands 2 and learned all the... I think the dedicated drops are like the first thing I learned in that game. God, make that jump, please. Nope, that definitely wasn't making it. Every time I make that slight jump where I land on the ledge. There we go. Right. If I don't mess it up, I should have... Okay, I did have an extra grenade for that. And I've gotten legendaries, I think, pearls out of the Tina slots. I don't know if I've ever gotten a legendary out of the base game slots, though. If I have, I just don't remember it. I blanked unless I left the area and came back already. Pretty sure I did, but I think I would have noticed that chest being open. Okay, I did. Good, good. Okay, so I was saying Nemesis this run, which 100% isn't happening, but I'm pretty sure when my brother and I were playing through Borderlands 2, like for either the first time or like one of the first times, we got a loot midget in Frostburn Canyon, as you do, and I think it's off to Kerblaster, which I think my brother ended up using for a bit, and then I think he got sick of it because he was just blowing himself up, which honestly, like, is completely fair, especially if you don't know how that thing works.
Always nice to get resupply.
Friendly fire, nice. I don't know if I have a... I don't know if I have an Omega yet, if I'm being completely honest. Not that I super want one, but like... I don't know if I have one. Also, I don't think I've honestly ever had a Nemesis, which is kind of disappointing, if I'm being honest. Like, I've had, obviously, a Tsunami, but like... It's the only way to make it usable on rolling is to have a heavy gun with extra fire rate on it, and then just try to chain kills, but... Well, you've had at least one Tsunami? Yeah. Or you've had at least one Nemesis. I at least want to get. Okay, I was gonna say if you're talking tsunami, I'm like, you're just rubbing that in my face now, aren't you? I at least want to get one pearl on this stream. Keep trying to check all the freaking class mods because again, I feel like I can get slight upgrades to. Like, I think my heavy gunner, like, it's gonna be really hard to get an upgrade, but I would like +4 metal storm on it. Yeah, but you at least have one, at least one of the two wasn't a thumper. Like, yeah, one was a thumper, which is. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure the other. This is, I think, the second Ajax ogre I have on the save, by the way, which is insane. I want to say the first one had less damage. And also, like, really small mag, really. And, like, the lowest fire rate of 6.9. So this one at least has. I've been really annoying because, like, I've not been able to find an Ajax ogre better than. Like, I think almost a perfect roll ogre. Although, my Ajax ogre does have ×4 explosives instead of ×3, which is nice, I suppose. Also, I'm gonna be AFK for a minute again. Pearl time. No! So close. Was that actual, like, distress in my voice missing that just. No!
Alright, we got guns over here.
Oh, so I think hilariously, one day I did decide to go start trying to farm Bonehead. Get Bonehead for Bone Shredder Savior. And I'm gonna be completely honest, the first kill I attempted, he just destroyed me, because
Armaments.
I apparently forgot how to play this game, because like every time I try to fight enemies, I just end up getting destroyed pretty quickly. Which, I mean, I can't sell over money cap. Sick. But I feel like it's fair in Borderlands 1 to be destroyed by enemies, but like... I feel like every Borderlands game, once you get to max level it, you end up just kind of constantly being destroyed.
Don't let the lads get you running. You better go play.
So do you want to stick with guessing a Undertaker, or do you want to switch your to Pearl guess, since I didn't get Pearl either of the runs we were guessing I was going to get one? I don't know what I want to guess, honestly. I'm gonna say Ironclad. Screw it. Ah, didn't get the jump. Okay. Alright, that's a really clean grenade jump up that. Also, if I remember correctly, if you jump off too close to that wall, there is an invisible wall that you can get stuck behind. I think you can down yourself off of that, but like... I get really paranoid doing this because half the time I'm like, did I leave the area and come back? Am I wasting my time? If I could not get gubbed. If we start guessing what Nat's item's gonna drop while we're also guessing what I'm gonna get. Can't wait for you to get just a random, like, perfect butcher, but non-elemental. If only Ghost was in the stream so he could join in on this, but no, he has to be in some stupid voice call. Yeah, that's fair. I think I was doing the same thing for, like, BL2R testing, just let's go kill Not Southern and just be able to hit F8 and just spawn right in front of him again. You're gonna get a good Ravager, not a quad.
You never have enough stuff.
Also, I do really want to make a Pearlescent Jacobs shotgun Borderlands 2, but like I have zero idea of what to do for that. I think Juicer did make a mod that makes making... I'm gonna guess... Madhouse. I think Juicer made a mod that makes making custom firing modes a lot easier. So I might try to get that to work so I can do like shotguns with custom spreads on them. Because like the I think there's a shotgun in Borderlands 2 Reborn. I think it was the money shot, I want to say, that fired just a $sign. And also the one that just shot literally the number 42. I think that's kind of why I've been like shying away from... I was gonna say shying away from shotguns, but I really haven't, have I?
get resupplied.
What, he's not... Always feels weird killing him and knocking a legendary, because I was pretty sure if you look in the code, like, it seems like he has a guaranteed legendary drop every kill, but like... I forget if he can drop relics. If he can drop relics, that might be eating one of the drops. Also, it is a shame you can't super easily farm Cassius by just spawning at the fast travel like right behind his arena. Because that would have been such a good farm. Sick white tier shotgun game, thanks. That one couldn't even be a pearl, so that one's not even a tease, but still just seeing whites of this. What rip on that conference call? I mean, that's still an insane roll, honestly, like. Depending if you want to farm another one of those, which I kind of doubt, you could try to save that and use a like level 80 B shield or OP level if you want to do that, and try to use that to take on Sonic Raw. Yeah, I was about to say, it's like there's no way that's going to be matching grip. Teeter grip, I think Teeter and Bandit like kind of tie for second best in my opinion for conference calls. I think I usually lean more Teeter grip than Bandit just because I hate having longer reload. For Hyperion shotguns isn't like Hyperion stock's still really good. I think Torg's best specifically for Hyperion shotguns, but Hyperion's like really close second. No, you just jinx yourself, Jet. As soon as you say you haven't seen one of the games, it's gonna melee. I'm gonna say Lyuda. Heck it. Did you see the one Jolts clip where he was killing Not Saturn and he was talking about how he hadn't seen a gub from Not Saturn, and like literally as soon as he said it, one dropped at his feet. I'm not gonna be able to make this, am I? I would've if that didn't eat my grenade. However, there is a fix to this. I don't need to go buy grenades. I just need to sit here for a minute to let my turret recharge. So chuck that. Bonus package. I somehow keep forgetting that grenade exists, honestly. Like, I think pretty much the only time I ever use a bonus package is just to fight Captain Flint. And there we go, there's grenades. I'm gonna say Baby Maker. Also, I think for BL2R, I'm trying to think of drops for like a lot of the named enemies that don't have drops. We're like trying to assign some to those. like the midgets that spawn with Laney, I think I might just have dropped the what was okay, I keep freaking out, okay. I think for Laney, or the midgets that spawn with Laney, I might just like remake the Defender, the Savior, and the
This'll help.
Protector, I believe is the pistol one. And just have the midget drop those. Stormfront's always solid, at least in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 3 Stormfront sucks. I'm gonna, for your next kill, I'm gonna say a striker. Yeah, fair. So it's like literally every like 2 minutes at most. So this. Does that mean that does mean we get like 3 chances for that item? So yeah, that is actually. I'm gonna stick with striker. I keep seeing this penetrating the chest at that point, haha. And I keep forgetting I dropped it there. I probably should just pick it up and sell it instead of leaving it there.
All right, we got guns over here.
I feel like my luck always swings one of 2 ways when I'm pearl farming. Where like either I'll get one or get pearls semi-quickly. By semi-quickly I mean like 1 every hour basically.
Always nice to get resupply.
Or like I'll go 3 hours with nothing. Also, if I remember correctly, I believe Loot Limit has the chance for pearls from Atlas chests. It has some of the percentages listed, but not all of them. So like I think I think the Undertaker has a percentage listed, but I think some of them have like 0.011% chance listed. Oh my god. Also, I feel like the guarding got nerfed in the remaster, because I swear I remember it being able to get to like 12 to 15 fire rate. But I feel like the highest I've seen on that thing is 7.7. Now the question, I was about to say the question is it a good Varrook, but honestly Varrook in vanilla just isn't that great in my opinion. I'm gonna say my opinion because like there's probably people out there that really like the Varrook, but like the widespread on it to start and the fact that it consumes 2 ammo per shot just kind of kills it for me immediately.
You never have enough stuff.
I still really want to do hybrid weapons in BL2R, but like I don't know how to do that. I still love how they fixed the. I did not mean to pick that up for some reason. Uncombed Herald, just to be funny. Sorry, perfect. Uncombed Herald, perfect Deepa.
We got guns over here.
just to taunt you. I feel like I was saying I haven't seen a lot of tier legendaries recently doing this, and now they're just becoming abundant. I don't think I've seen an equalizer yet, though, somehow.
Always room for more loot.
Watch you end up with like a perfect butcher roll or like a perfect, like some perfect god roll of really strong weapon in that game before I end up getting a pearl. Honestly, like a perfect roll butcher would be really fun if you get that before I get a pearl in this game.
All the latest and greatest in high-powered weaponry and gear sold right here for you.
You get like a god roll stalker just to like really taunt me. Still kind of sad all of the Undertakers I've gotten have all just been explosive and not elemental. Because like at least the elemental ones would be useful. Or at least different. That's probably a better way of saying that, not useful. Because like explosive ones are still kind of useful, but not... But the fact that I have, I believe, 3 explosive ones is just annoying. You know, I'm gonna hold my Masher Unforgiven for luck. I'm trying to hold the Ajax Ogre since that was an insanely lucky thing, but I think I spent all of my luck on it, so by holding it, I'm not getting any luck. All of my luck's just going back into that. So I think I need to hold the Masher Unforgiven to actually have luck again. Oh, Trolling Thunder, huh? Skull Masher. I'm trying to think of legendaries that are in Borderlands 1 and also Borderlands 2 and just guessing those. I am determined to get 1 pearl in this stream, gosh dang it.
Always nice to get resupply.
Okay, so the game's daunting you.
Always room for more loot.
kind of want me and Ghost to do the like playthrough of BL2 or something together. But like I don't really know what to do for that because like obviously we can't do the randomized drop source thing together. We have to do that separate for the bingo to actually kind of work. But like a lot of the Borderlands 2 mods just don't work in multiplayer. I think a lot of the ones that would work in multiplayer just aren't that interesting. Although I guess we could do a randomizer run. Although I think Ghost kind of gets bored of the randomizer runs pretty quickly, unfortunately. Fastball. I've been trying to wait a bit to guess a pearl. Have you had a pearl yet during this? Alright. Any practicable? We just meh. I was pretty sure one of the Maya playthroughs I was doing in UVH I might end up with getting a loot major that gave me. I think I got a practicable butcher, but it was slag, and I'm like, oh, this hurts. I think I end up using it as my slagging tool, but like I forget what the potential prefix is. That's a 500 damage Cyclops. That is disgusting. I think potential's just like the all-around stat increase. Okay, yeah, so I think we can confirm that getting the Ajax Ogre before getting to the armory ate up literally all of my luck. It's like one hand kind of stings, on the other hand, like I'm still happy I got it. Like, it may not be an amazing Ajax Ogre, but getting any Ajax Ogre ever is still really cool. Like, every time I do this one, I go kill Ajax once, since I passed right by him. That being said, I probably should kill Crawl once or twice since I passed right by that as well, but I am really, really rusty at killing Crawl. Not gonna lie, I think the last time I attempted to kill Crawl took me like 7 attempts. And at that point I'm like, you know what, this just isn't worth it. I can just go do armory and be done with it. The game's really wanting you to use a Rolling Thunder, apparently. God, man. Okay, I still have enough grenades to fully make the jump, but that just sucked falling. I like how 3 kills is still gone by fairly quickly. The game's, now that you're guessing Rolling Thunder, the game's gonna stop dropping it. But instead of dropping that, it's gonna drop the pyrophobia. It's gonna be really, really funny if it drops the pyrophobia for you. I feel really bad, but it's gonna be really funny. I half want to go start trying to kill Crawl, just because, like, on one hand I don't want to leave because this is a really easy way to farm pearls if you're playing Roland, but at the same time, like, this gets really boring after a bit. Usually I watch, like, YouTube while I'm doing this, so that way it's, like, I have something in the background. Times 2 Gasher. I really hate that the Gasher is, like, always guaranteed to be burst fire.
Armaments here.
Like, if I get, even if I get an Undertaker, getting 1 pearl right now would just, like, rebuild up all of the hype for this.
Always room for more loot.
But it's not gonna happen. The game's not gonna give me one. That's not gonna be a pearlescent in this chest right here. See, I know my stuff.
All right, we got guns over here.
Still insane seeing how many. I think Jolts has been doing his Nemesis Invader hunt like nearly as often as he was for a while. But the last one he uploaded those, I think he got like over 5,000 kills on Crow, I want to say. The one time I don't guess Babe Maker, gosh dang it. I'm half waiting for another rose to pop up and for it to be worse than the 2 I have on me. I guess worse than the worst one I have on me is probably the easier way of saying that. I just clipped through that elevator. Yeah, no, I just straight up clipped through that elevator, alright.
This'll help.
This is a god roll stalker, though. It is not a god roll, alright? So clearly, since you have a stalker, that means the game's giving me a message that one of the last, like, 6 chests I can check this run is going to have a stalker, yeah? I just barely made that.
Always nice to get resupply.
Caressing Anaconda and Explosive Stentos. I wish I knew how to mod Borderlands 1 solely to rename the Thanatos the Thanos.
Always room for more loot.
Avenger. We're both gonna go tutor this round screw up. That is a glop gun. I was looking at that. I'm like, that's one of the DLC ones.
Armaments here.
Nerd. Welcome back, nerd. Also, don't mind me just snacking real quick. I can't have a me stream if I don't snack, right? Sadly, not anything crunchy like Cheez-Its or anything, but Bowler, I am tempted to get a pro lesson before I end the stream. Which, I like to emphasize, the drop rate that the drop rate for some of the pro lessons that we know is like a 0.011% chance. I'm determined to get one. Of course, I guess Avenger, not Baby Maker. Also, so logically, since I haven't gotten a Pearl for a while, the game's building up RNG, so that way when I do get one, it's going to be a really good one, right? The game's storing up all of the good RNG, so I'm gonna roll like a amazing tsunami or a better Bessie somehow.
All right, we got guns over here.
I think I can check how long I've been doing this currently, but like, I think it makes sense to not get a pro lesson yet, but at the same time, like, you're getting all the teeter we didn't guess, huh? You get a deliverance at all?
This'll help.
A deliverance. Also, I also keep forgetting that there's, what, 5 legendary bandit weapons? The Gub, the Madhouse, the Slaga, the Sledge Shotgun, and the Bada Boom. That's a Thumper Hellfire. Point and laugh. That's a Carnage Bulldog. Point and laugh.
You never have enough stuff.
Oh, so, you know what, never mind. Not anything offensive, it's just like I don't want to even bother saying it. You like how I led that with it's nothing offensive, just to.
All right, we got guns over here.
You could have been a tsunami, please. I know you only have blue corrosive SMG, but like, just be a tsunami instead, please. And be a non-thumper. Okay, so I didn't clip through the elevator that time. I don't know why I clipped through it the one time. I always love how I tend to keep my fingers on the triggers and I'll accidentally like press down on the right trigger a lot harder than what I'm thinking. It's like there'd be just times where like what just happened, I'll just randomly start shooting. Oh yeah, Hydra exists in this game, I forgot about that. No! Squish. But not really squish. How'd you get 2 match and get fire SMGs? Thunderball fails, screw it. If I cannot get stuck on a wall.
Always room for more loot.
Give me 1 pearl, please. If I cannot get stuck on a wall again. This is just the definition of insanity, just doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different outcomes.
Always nice to get resupplied. All right, we got guns over here.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I'm gonna get pearlescent this run. That my RNG has finally built up enough that the game's like, you know what? Let's spawn a cyan item and just for fun. Everyone guess it's gonna be an Undertaker that's worse than my current Undertakers.
Remember, Marcus means quality at a great price.
It's time for what? When I say I'm gonna get a pearl, the game's like, you know what, let's give him an invader. Did Hyperion make sniper? Did Hyperion even make snipers in Borderlands 1? No, now I'm thinking about it. Was it? Oh yeah, no, there wasn't an invader sniper in Borderlands 1, wasn't there? Oh, the sign for that. I didn't even think about that. Also, why did I just blank out on the fact that Hyperion snipers existed in Borderlands 1 for a minute there? Because wasn't the invader in Borderlands 1 meant to be called the Executioner, I believe? But then, like, a glitch happened, but that just named it the same as the invader pistol. I don't even think I've seen an invader pistol for a hot minute. Wouldn't it be really, really funny if I open an Atlas chest and get a Nemesis and Nemesis and an Invader. Instead of rolling a Nemesis Invader, I get a Nemesis and an Invader.
Always room for more loot.
Slaga. I don't think we've got the Slaga yet. I think I've seen one Mongol doing this also. Yep, sorry, gun. I love how I can immediately notice the flare guns and the splat guns. Okay, do I need to pull jolts, dude? Do I need to just do the and bit?
Armaments.
Okay, apparently the quick and counted. And it's worse. And it's worse. I called a worse Undertaker at some point, didn't I? That's so dumb. The moment I say, do I need to pull the jolts do thing and do the and, the game's immediately just... I think you said Undertaker, and I specifically said Undertaker that'd be worse than what I have. That's so stupid. I think the funniest part was just the Jolts dude mention. Just, do I need to do the Jolts dude thing and say and the game's just like, say no more. Well. Oh hey, and an ogre. That is scopeless, but I think that's basically the same one I have. Now worse damage. Wait, what? Ghost? Jet? Look at the two damages. Can someone please explain to me? Look at the damage of the ogre I'm looking at. Oh, look at the damage of my ogre. Please explain to me why there's a down arrow. I wonder if it's like factoring impact, so it's like, oh, it's doing less damage. Okay, yeah, makes sense now. It's doing less. Okay, whatever. I think it is completely fair for me to sell that Undertaker I just got, by the way, because like, there's no point in me keeping that one. The two that I have in my inventory do the same damage, just have different scopes. So I might sell both of them off, honestly. Now can I get a second pearl this run? Actually, didn't literally make a comment of like, oh, I was saying that my RNG is going to build up and I get a really good pearl. What's likely going to happen is that I just get an Undertaker with that's worse than the one I have. Sober. Let's both go with pearless and AR. Screw it. It is weird that they kind of Like, actually, there really wasn't a rule for pearlescence. Because, like, Borderlands 1 had a set where, like, I think Atlas was the only manufacturer that had 2 pearls, and then, like, all the pearls were, like, of different, like, weapon types, and then 3 different shields that all had, like, different effects. It's like the only rules were basically almost no manufacturers get double pearls, and then
Never have enough stuff.
weapon types get different pearls for like different weapon types. Which, yeah, I guess that is a lot harder in Borderlands 2 when there's only the 6. But like they could have done, I followed the 1 pearlescent per manufacturer rule, but well, I say that. Did they follow that in the first DLC? The first Pearl DLC? And then second one, they're just like, yeah, you know what, screw it, we don't care anymore.
Always nice to get resupply.
Second one added what? The Wanderlust when the Storm already existed. The Godfang and the Becca when the Unforgiven already existed. And the Carnage when the Tunguska already existed. Yeah, the second one just...
Guns over here.
Is that a rifle? That is a rifle.
Armaments here. That is so stupid that I got that Undertaker.
Don't settle for anything less than the best.
It is a shame that... I wish this was Elemental.
In a world of vulgarities, you can always count on Marcus guns.
This is the bigger scope one, so I'm gonna keep the one that has less scope to make it easier to actually, you know, do things.
Your job is just a guy with a gun. Find the gun that's right for you.
Alright, so new pearlescent guesses for me, I suppose. New guesses for you, and then new guess for me. Since I have now gotten a pearl. I'm gonna guess... Hammer Buster. There we go, there's a launch. I'm gonna say Jackal still, you know. I want to be optimistic and say Nemesis, but like, there's no way. I wonder if I'm going to pull another back-to-back Undertaker run. I'd never left the area. Well, that's the first time that happened tonight. It is insane how quickly that Undertaker reloads. Like, I don't think I have... Ow. I don't think I have any skills that increase reload. That's just how quick that reload is normally. Yeah, magazine size. Yeah, that is... God, launcher reloads in Borderlands 1 really were something, huh? Also, I know Zeta already kind of started doing it with her one mod where she was implementing items from like Borderlands 2 and 3 into Borderlands 1. Like, I think she added like the Unkempt Herald and the Soul Render. I forget what else off the top of my head. Imagine the Nukem in Borderlands 1. Without annoying launches already are in Borderlands 1, if I'm being honest. Imagine the Nukem. Imagine the North Fleet, actually. That would just insta-kill you. I remember playing Borderlands 1 and thinking that grenade jumps just weren't possible. Okay, so did me getting an Undertaker use up both of our luck? Have we said Bunny yet? Unforgiven is Gen 1, yeah. Gen 2 is Becca, Carnage, Godfinger, and Wanderlust. Gen 1 is everything else. Are you guessing Unforgiven because I'm holding Unforgiven?
Always room for more loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bunny then.
This'll help.
Okay, so I'm not counting the last. This is still gonna be back-to-back runs since I just kind of failed to reload the armory. So this is still back-to-back. So there's a chance I get another back-to-back Undertaker, which if I do, I'm gonna be so livid.
Armaments here.
Well, if I keep double-checking blues, make sure they're pearlescent. But when a pearlescent actually spawns in, it's immediately just like, oh, that is very noticeable. Undertaker has to be one of the most like common pearlescents.
All right, we got guns over here.
No. That's what level are you? Fair. Are you just not getting a whole lot of anything? Getting close to max level. Just think if it wasn't for Fight for Sanctuary DLC, you'd be max level already.
Always nice to give peace
Technically, you're OP2. I still hate that Fight for Sanctuary increased level cap to 80 and then overpower levels to 10, so you get to level 90 basically. I mean, both those are good, it's just they're good on like Axton more than Sal.
enough stuff.
Hey, hey, look what I got, Jet. I got a fire pitch now as well. It's a sign. I feel like we've guessed all the bandit stuff already. I'm just gonna say Gub. Probably should just be picking a different shotgun since there's at least one or two that we haven't guessed, but screw it, I'm gonna stick with bandit theme for now.
All right, we got guns over here.
Oh, just a legendary psycho. Is it a good butcher? I mean, elemental at the very least.
Marcus, quality at a great price.
Also, love how I've only ever really played Maya in Borderlands 2. Like, I think 360 I got Cell up to max level. And then PS4/PS5 I got Krieg up to max level. By max level I mean 80, I'm not doing OP levels. But I don't think I've ever gotten a 0. I'm trying to remember if I've gotten an Axe into max level or not. Like without mods. I definitely haven't gotten a Gauge up to max level because like I just don't like playing Gauge, if I'm being honest. Um, Slacker. That was the shotgun I was thinking that we hadn't guessed yet. Alright, so my friend and I have been playing Borderlands 3 a bit. By a bit, I mean, I think in his game he's defeated Grave Ward. In my game, I am still, like, at the start of Eden 6. And he got to experience the joy of the Borderlands 3 Flacker, being 1 amber per shot with, like, a 16 mag. Like, honestly, it was doing solid damage, like, on level. I imagine, what was it, Mayhem 10 or whatever that the leveling thing in that game is. Imagine at that point it's not great. The one time I don't guess the Deliverance. So I guess I can't complain about asking the game to give me a pearl, because it did give me one, it just gave me a bad one. Okay, the game gave me a nemesis right here. No? Okay, I figured not. Didn't even give me pistols. I have 4 people watching. Hello, people. I'm just doing a really lame pearlescent hunt of just reloading the armory over and over again. While Jet here is farming outside in Borderlands 2, so we're just kind of guessing what each other. We're guessing each other's drops currently. There we go. That's how to word that. I'm just feeling lazy, not wanting to go kill Crawl, so like I'm just doing this. Have we guessed a Blaster yet? I think you guessed a Blaster once. I think. It's still hilarious to me how we went from like we went from the friendly fire in this game to Flacker in Borderlands 2. From what, the Violator in this game to Unkempt Herald. The Butcher to conference call them, they brought the Butcher back and made it significantly better.
Always nice to get resupply. Always room for more loot. Alright, we got guns over here.
I'm drawing a blank on weapons because I don't know if we've guessed everything yet or not. Bitch. I don't think we've guessed bitch yet. I keep wanting. I must just save and quit. Brain, please. Nope, leave the air. Wait a minute. still sad that the one per lesson I've gotten so far during this entire thing is just an Undertaker that's worse than what I have. How dare you? Actually, by the way, I did get one per lesson, and it sucked. Is it still in here? Nope. I sold it because it was one I already had, and it's just a worse version of what I already had. So I did get it per lesson, so I did do what I set out to do, so huzzah. Had less damage, less fire rate, I believe. Yeah, this is what I was doing the one night before I was playing with you, was just trying to do the looting of this. Because again, there are multiple per lessons I'd really like to get. Don't mind me stuttering over my own words, I do that very often. There. I might also keep doing this for a little bit, just because like I want to try to get multiple more per lessons in this game. Also today work kind of sucks, so like I'm kind of fine just chilling and doing this to continue unwinding for a bit. Also, I know, Jed, I know the pyrophobia is like the cursed weapon for you. Do Ghost Knife have cursed weapons for us? I guess Undertaker's starting to turn into a cursed weapon for me in this game. Alright, fair enough. Oh, look, Mongol. I know anytime I get a pyrophobia in Borderlands 2, I'm immediately just messaging you, I'm like, get your curse away from me, please. And the same with the Gub, whenever I get that, just get Jolt Street's curse away from me, please. Dang. Yeah, I've had that happen multiple times in that fight, and it sucks.
Never have enough stuff.
Also, Brett said for tonight, at least I got an Ajax Ogre and an Undertaker, so like, this was a very worthwhile, like 2-3 hours of just doing this. Oh god, it really has been about like 3 hours, hasn't it? Hopefully like 2.5-ish.
Always nice to get resupply.
And I'm really surprised none of these 6 shields were per lesson. So again, I know it's a really small chance for those to be per lesson, but like, rolling 6 shields in a chest is just kind of insane. The game's taunting me. I feel like you're getting a lot of elemental matching grit potential conference calls. Although, James not practicable, but not. I've gotten on the way over here. I got an Ajax Ogre, which I think all of my luck went into getting that, and then I've gotten a Undertaker that was worse than the one I already have here. It was less damage, less fire rate. Yeah, that's all I've gotten so far. I am just reloading the armory over and over again because I really just don't feel like killing Crawl at the moment. Yes. 2 Serpents, I should probably sell the slightly lower damage one. Stalker, Avenger, Bessie, Ironclad. 2 Roses that I can, again, sell off the worst of the 2. I just keep getting Undertakers and it is so frustrating.
Always room for more loot.
I was honestly thinking of saying Hornet, because I was trying to think of like what other dull weapons there were. Thanks, I have a feeling I'm not really going to get a whole lot else during this. I feel like it's just going to be more Undertakers. Look away for 1 second, I missed the elevator. No! I still haven't set a guess, have I, for... Let's go back to Pitchfork, screw it.
Armament.
Also, according to Loot Lemon, I believe the Atlas chests have a 1% chance of dropping the,
Always room for more loot.
I keep thinking grenades can drop. I think Loot Lemon has, it says that there's a 1% chance for these chests to have the, like, allegiance columns. I don't think I've ever seen allegiance column from an Atlas chest, but I also really haven't been looking at the comps too much until today. Okay, I'm gonna clear my inventory a little bit and sell some of the stuff I don't have, slash don't really need. Friendly fire can go. Honestly, the Raven can go. I have a Nexus Gold I can sell off, right? Alright. Sold off some of the stuff I don't need. Most to get myself like way back over money cap. Also, I think my stream glitched for a second because it was showing on stream, but like on my screen, I am getting the like messages on the side of my screen that I can just read there, and I just had a good like probably 8 of them, 8 old ones pop up that I've already seen. That was a good launch. Holy crap! Okay, that was a very clean wall skip. Is that the first one I've actually gotten that I didn't mess up? Oh, yeah, there's. Fair enough. There's some more of the messages popping up on the side of my screen that I've already seen. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, quick while just when I gotta get Pearl so that way he just comes back to just a big surprise. Come on, game. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be really fun if we got the Nemesis Invader while Joe was gone.
All right, we got guns over here.
Come on, one of you could have been a Nemesis.
Always nice to get resupply. Never have enough stuff.
Oh, hey, an equalizer. Surprised I have not seen more of those. I've seen plenty of volcanoes. Just no equalizers, which is weird because equalizer is like one of the most common legendaries in this game.
All right, we got guns over here. Armaments here.
Oh, hey, a rhino. Been a minute since I've seen a rhino.
This'll help.
Nope. Also, don't mind the fact that I'm like slowly falling asleep apparently.
Always room for more loot.
I legitimately keep falling asleep right now, jeez.
Resupply.
I still hate the revolution. Like, they slowed down the fire rate on a Vladov. Also, I feel like I should be concerned with the fact that you have that in quotations. Plus, if you just see me like running into walls or like running off the platform there like I did, I'm trying my absolute hardest to not currently start falling asleep. Probably should stop and actually just go to sleep at this point, but pearls, man.
All right, we got guns over here.
I was concerned about both, but like,
Always room for more loot.
I'm not gonna ask because I feel like that's probably something that might end up being something that shouldn't be explained. This is bad. I was really hoping I was gonna get an Nemesis while out getting food just because it would have been really funny. Still no allegiance comms yet. Like, I believe Loot Lemon saying that there's a 1% chance that they can spawn from these, but like,
Armaments.
at the same time, I don't think I've ever seen one. Every time I roll pistols, I'm like, come on, that could have been a Nemesis, that could have been an Ares. More, honestly, probably want, not probably, I want Nemesis more than Ares, but like, again, I don't think I've had an Ares on. The only Ares I ever had was on 360, so I would not complain getting one on this console, but
You never have enough stuff.
it's just not gonna happen. The game's just not gonna do it.
The lads are the best armor works out there. You'll need something better.
Plus, I think I wanted to remake the Ajax Spear in Borderlands 2, but like, I think it basically ended up just being a flat off that like less recoil, so a heck of a lot easier to control, and like increased critical hit damage. It's like, if it's a blue, I feel like that's fine for a blue. Especially since I don't think there's a whole lot of Vladoff weapons that have increased critical hit damage. Experience, I guess, is probably like the main thing. Experience and like, I guess everything that you get or you're getting now, just everything you're getting now isn't worth it because you're just gonna have to replace everything anyways, unless you want to try to use it with B shields. I feel like Borderlands 1 is like the only Borderlands game where you don't really have a whole lot of different builds per character since they have very limited skills.
Armaments.
Is that a better commando? It is, but it doesn't have the ammo regen. Or for like just straight DPS, that is better, yes. That is silly fire rate for a shotgun. Like that's what, 2.1? God, I don't have any other shotguns that have higher fire rate than that. Imagine a hammer with this commando.
All right, we got guns over here. Always room for more loot.
Double chest in this one? There's double chest in this one, haha. Huh, I haven't seen the wildcat for a little bit.
Always nice to get resupplied.
Okay, I'll see a blue and for a couple seconds I'll be like, oh, is that a pearl? No, the blue and pearl colors are very distinctly different.
Always room for more loot.
Nope. The only thing that kind of happened was getting a new commander with increased shotgun damage. As the second passive, so shotgun ammo regen, 5% better fire rate than what I had, and then plus 4 to scatter shot, so better, even more damage and better spread. That's a 2.1 fire rate shotgun. That's just doing that. Just da 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 da. Kind of sad that the commander doesn't have ammo regen as a secondary passive, but like just straight up increasing the damage even further, like that. With I don't have a whole lot of shotgun ammo left anymore, so I'm not gonna get a lot of shots out of this. But like